So we will begin in our child's pose with the knees wide and the big toes coming to touch. Allowing the forehead to rest down on the mat and the hips to settle back into the heels. And just immediately dropping into your breath. Taking time right away to notice where your breath is settling in the lungs and the body. And then expanding out from there. Creating a bigger, longer, deeper breath. Find places in the face and the torso, the hips, the thighs, and the legs where you can relax and release. Creating space for something new this morning. Creating space for energetic flow. Find your Ujjayi breath by contracting the back of the throat slightly. Creating an ocean sound. A gentle whisper. And on the next inhale, bring gaze forward between thumbs. As we exhale, send hips high and wide for downward facing dog. Set up your alignment right away and then find stillness. Sending the tailbone up to where the ceiling meets the wall. Drawing belly button in towards the spine. And allowing the crown of the head to reach down towards the floor. Energetically, you're reaching the heels down towards the mat. And spreading the fingertips into the earth. On your next inhale, gaze between thumbs and walk the feet forward, coming into Uttanasana. Find ease and flow in the knees as the feet root down into the ground and the crown of the head gently loosens towards the earth. If it feels good, catch opposite elbows and rock the weight from right foot to left foot. Maybe heel toeing the feet about hip bones distance wide, creating stability and space. Let go of any thoughts of moments before this one, or moments to come after, and simply be here in the feet. On our next exhale, release elbows. And as we inhale, root feet deeply into the earth and rise all the way up, reaching fingers high. Exhale, thumbs come to heart. We'll begin our practice with an Om. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Inhale, reach tall. Exhale, belly draws in, forward fold. Shoulders reach together and down the spine as we inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back. Either moving through knees, chest, chin, or hugging elbows to brush the rib cage as we lower halfway. Inhale, glide forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale, full deep breath in, reaches the very bottoms of the lungs. Exhale, gaze forward, walk or float between hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen from crown of head to the tailbone. Exhale, forward fold. Root down as we reach tall, inhale, fingertips touch the sky. Exhale, thumbs through heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant hands, move through your vinyasa. Gazes forward as you lower, and inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lengthen the tailbone to where the ceiling meets the wall, maybe bending the knees to do so. Finding length in the spine. Draw the belly button up and in, engaging the core and creating more opening through the low back. Energetically reach the inner ankles back and the outer ankles down. So just think about the feet for a second, like find in your mind's eye the ankles. And it may not even look like a movement, but just think about sending the inner ankles back and the outer ankles down. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, bend knees, walk or float to the front edge of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, big toes come to touch, and bend the knees deeply, pressing the weight into the heels. Belly draws in, inhale, lift high, Utkatasana. Breathe here. The weight roots back into the heels and the shins press to the back edge of the mat. Pinky side edges of hands come towards center line and shoulders release. Relax the face for one more lengthening inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant palms, step back, high to low push-up as you breathe out. Inhale, gaze forward, reach heart center through for upward facing dog. Exhale, leading with hips, downward facing dog. Right away, breathe in, lift your right heel to the sky, keeping hip bones pointing towards the earth. Exhale, step through, drop the back heel, rise up, gracious hero one. Drop into your pose. Settle into your most effective alignment. Drawing the outer edge of the back heel into the ground. And spinning the thighs away from center line. Yeah. Drawing right hip into the hip socket and pressing the left hip forward. Release the toes for one more breath. Inhale, lengthen, crown of head to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center and open, gracious hero two. Continue to press the front knee towards the pinky side edge of your mat and relax the shoulders down. Where can you find space and ease? Relax through the jaw and the eyes, through the toes. And on our next breath in, flip front palm to the sky, drop back hand to back thigh, and reverse the hero. Creating space and air between each rib cage of the right side body. Release top shoulder and bottom shoulder away from the ears as fingertips reach tall. Front knee bends more deeply. One more breath in, lengthen. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down, step back. Moving through your vinyasa or straight to downward facing dog. As you move through your poses, notice how the breath is moving the body. Exhales are lowering and dropping. Inhales are expanding and lengthening. On the next breath in, lift left leg high. Exhale, step forward. Drop back heel, inhale, rise up, gracious hero one. long, smooth breath. Find the most ideal alignment for you in your body, and then pause in stillness. Take time to notice. Draw belly button in and lower the tailbone. Reach the crown of the head to the sky, lengthening from crown of head to tail. As we exhale, bring palms to heart center and open up. Gracious hero too. Check down at the feet, make sure ankles are directly beneath the knees, with the eventual goal that our front thigh is parallel with the earth. Find the torso centered over the hips, reaching neither forward or behind, creating a deep root through the center line. On our inhale, reverse warrior by bringing front palm to the sky, back palm to back thigh. Lengthening left fingertips to the sky. If it's available, gaze is to top fingers. Breath is long. If at any point you notice the breath stopping, back off the pose just a little bit. Finding our edge. One more deep breath in, lengthening wherever you can. Exhale, come all the way down, step back, high to low push-up. Hips stay lifted as belly engages with each lower. And inhale, glides forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, leading with hips, downward facing dog. Energetically reach the heels into the ground. Draw belly in and lengthen the tail to the sky for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come forward, high push-up. Rock the weight to the right side of the right foot, and inhale, lift left palm to the sky, coming into side plank. Drop the bottom knee if you need to, and every day is different. So different modifications are more appropriate for different days. Expand the top lung open, reaching the top shoulder back as the left hip stays lifting to the sky for one more breath. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale here. Exhale, reversing sides, coming to the knife side edge of the left foot. Reaching right arm high. There is an imaginary string attached to your top hip, and it's lengthening towards the ceiling, drawing the body up towards the sky. Belly button reaches energetically in towards the spine, and top hand is expanding sunlight out of each fingertip. One more breath. Inhale, relax the gaze. Exhale, come to center, and send hips straight back to downward facing dog. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, exhale with a sigh. Inhale, lift right leg high. Exhale, step right foot to right thumb. Here, keeping the back heel lifted. So thinking about bringing the heel directly over the pads of the feet, as if the back foot is on an imaginary wall. So notice if the back heel is reaching super far back, and rock the weight forward into the front foot just a little more. Yeah. Draw the inner thighs together, belly button in, and our next breath lifts us high for crescent lunge. Relax the shoulders down, and draw the tailbone under the body. Options here is to drop the knee. Continue to reach the back heel behind you, lifting the back thigh to the ceiling. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen the head to the sky. Exhale, bring hands down through heart center. Plant them to either side of front foot, and step left foot forward. Forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Big toes come to touch. Exhale, bend knees deeply. Forward fold. Root the weight into the heels and inhale, reach high, Utkatasana. Breathe in. Exhale, palms come to heart. Find the left elbow and take a twist. Bringing elbow to right knee. Continuing to find the weight in the heels. Shoulders reach back and away. Toes are relaxed. Optional here, open the arms. Bringing left fingertips to the ground as right fingertips reach high. Notice the knees in one line. Full, deep, long breathing. One more deep breath, inhale. Exhale, release palms down, release the knees, forward fold. Bounce the legs around, wiggling and shaking. Give the head a shake from side to side and a nod, yes, for all the things you're present to this morning. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back. High to low push-up, elbows hug in towards center line, gazes forward as we lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press the floor away, reach head towards the sky. And exhale, downward facing dog. Next breath in, lifts left heel high to the sky, keeping hips even. Front palms press the earth away, and as we exhale, step left foot through. Preparing for crescent lunge on the opposite side. Back heel reaches back as inner thighs reach together and breathe in to lift high. Fingertips reach the sky. Find the same variation on this side as you did on the first side. So if the knee was down, keep the knee down. If the knee was lifted, keep it lifted. Relax the shoulders down and away from the ears. Relax the breath. Draw the tailbone down towards the earth, creating long space in the low spine. One more full breath in. Exhale, release palms to either side of front foot. Step right foot forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Big toes come to touch. Bend the knees deeply and inhale, rise up, Utkatasana. Lightning bolt pose. How appropriate for all of the energy in the room right now. Exhale, thumbs come to heart. And hook left elbow to right knee, taking a twist to the opposite side. Oops, sorry. Whichever side we didn't do. Do that one. Relax through the toes. Press the weight into the heels as the shins reach back. Knees come into one line. And again, find the same variation you found on the last side. Maybe spreading the wings open. Heart center reaches through the shoulders and up towards the sky. Ringing out through the spine. Letting go of every cell, every molecule that is not serving you in this moment. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, release palms down, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant hands, step back, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, lift tailbone to the sky. As we exhale, step the knees forward, coming to stand on the knees at the front of the mat. Preparing for camel pose, Ustrasana. We'll bring the knees directly beneath the hip bones. Bring the hands to the low back with fingers pointing down towards the sacrum. Wrap the shoulders back on the body and down away from the ears. Lift the crown of the head and tuck the chin slightly and draw the chin in towards the body. So you're creating like a slight chin lock here, engaging through the neck or the throat. Inhale, lengthen heart center forward. As we exhale, we'll gently begin to reach the body back, pressing hips forward over the knees. Maybe this is where we stay, or maybe we continue to reach the palms behind us, catching on to the heels. Once we've made our way back, allow the head to reach back behind you. Maybe gaze reaching towards the back wall. Find long, deep breaths here. And on our next inhale, slowly come out the same way we came in. Inhaling and exhaling, palms to the earth, coming into a tabletop. Cross the ankles behind you and come all the way to a seat, rolling over the feet. Bend the knees with the feet flat on the mat and lower all the way down onto the back. Preparing for bridge pose, Setu Bandhasana. Find the breath. What are you present to here and now? Bring the feet hip bones distance wide as the fingertips brush the backs of the heels. Root the forearms and the shoulders down into the earth. Find length in the back of the neck, and as we exhale, root the heels down to lift the hips high, hugging the knees in towards center line, like there's a grapefruit between the knees. A really big grapefruit. Gaze is towards belly button or towards the ceiling. And if it feels good, feel free to clasp the hands beneath you, continuing to press the arms into the ground. Root heels down. Inhale, lift the hips even higher. You can see the belly button here. And exhale, slowly lower all the way down to the earth. Coming into our last back bend of the series this morning, either move back into your bridge pose exactly the same way, using your breath to dictate your motions, or coming into full wheel, bringing hands alongside the ears, with fingertips pointing towards the shoulders. Elbows reach towards the ceiling and hug in towards center line. From here, inhale to the crown of the head. And as you're ready, root the palms down into the earth and lift the body away from the mat. Draw the belly button in, creating space in the low spine. Reach the tailbone between the knees and find gaze at the back wall or between the thumbs. Knees hug into center line for one more breath. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, slowly come back out the same way you came in. Allow the knees to fall in towards one another. Take a full breath here. Full breath out. Draw the knees into the chest, catching onto the backs of the thighs. Inhale, rock the body back, and exhale, come forward, resting the weight between the tailbone and the sits bone. Coming into easy boat. Shoulder blades reach back and together, knitting across the spine, creating space through the collarbone. Inhale, lengthen arms forward. As we exhale, cross right ankle over left and take a lift, planting hands on the earth. Inhale, back to Navasana. Exhale, cross the left ankle over right. Take your lift. 3 more times this way with your own breathing. Inhale and exhaling. Finding engagement in the core each time you lift, drawing knees closer to the chest. finding your stillness in Navasana. One more breath in. Exhale, lower all the way down, bringing feet to the mat. Hugging the knees and rounding the spine as the forehead drops down towards the earth. Inhale, look up. Exhale, release the knees, and slowly make your way all the way down onto the spine. Draw the knees into the chest for a big squeeze. Maybe lifting the head off the earth and whispering sweet nothings, loving appreciations to our bodies. And eventually splitting the knees away from each other, reaching hands between them, and catching onto the outer edges of each foot, coming into happy baby. Our feet are standing on the ceiling as the knees draw down into the armpits. Unroll the tailbone down onto the mat and tuck the chin slightly, creating length and opening through the back of the neck and the upper spine. Begin to slow down the practice. Reconnecting with your vitality, the energy flow through your body. Maybe acknowledging the difference from the beginning of your practice until now. As you're ready, release the feet and draw the right knee into the chest as the left leg extends long. Cross right knee over the body, coming into a supine twist. Opening the arms into a T, maybe using the left hand to draw the right knee towards the earth. Breathing here. On your next inhale, gently come back through center, switching sides. Finding a supine twist in the other direction. So here in our cool down poses, there is no effort or work. There is no trying. There is only letting go. Absorbing all of the physical and mental benefits of your practice. Your next breath in draws the body into center, hugging the knees deeply into the chest. Take one more full breath in and squeeze every atom, molecule of the body into the center line. At the top of your breath, hold and squeeze even more deeply into a little ball of light. Exhale, release down. Shavasana. Allowing the heels to reach down towards the corners of the mat. The palms rest alongside the body, facing up towards the sky. Tuck the chin slightly, creating space in the back of the neck. And breathe here, acknowledging any thoughts that may come up. And like a leaf on a stream, just floating away. Coming back to this opportunity for rest and relaxation. Knowing that everything is exactly as it should be. and you are perfect exactly as you are. Begin to bring awareness back into the fingers and the toes, rolling out the wrists and the ankles, and rolling the head from side to side. Drawing the knees into the chest, and rolling over onto the right side into a fetal position. Acknowledging this pose as a signal of rebirth, renewal, reopening. As we let go of things we no longer need, we create space for something new, opening new doors. With eyes still closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seated position on your mat. Bringing palms together at heart center. And we'll close our practice with an Om. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Bring thumbs to the third eye point between the eyebrows. The divine light in me greets and acknowledges the divine light in you. Namaste. Namaste.